Simple acts of kindness that will make you cry. It doesn't take much to make a difference. Sometimes a simple gesture will transform someone's day. If you want to see some simple acts of kindness, you're at the right place, and we're getting started. In our thumbnail, a woman came out of her car holding a baby, screaming for help. The sight made most motorists freeze and wonder what was going on. The woman was trying to resuscitate her unconscious infant she said had respiratory issues because he was born prematurely. Many people rushed to help the woman with her child, and he was saved. Another pic shows you how the woman desperately tried to save the child as rescuers arrived. It's great to know that the baby was saved by kind people who didn't hesitate to help. Here is a nice act of kindness. When this little girl falls asleep while she's getting her hair cut, a kind employee holds her head up so the hairdresser can continue cutting her hair and complete the haircut. She must have been having an amazing dream, considering she didn't wake up through it all. This has got to be one of the cutest videos I have ever seen. This little girl is holding and caressing her baby sibling with so much love, it makes you want to cry. I just hope she doesn't think it's a doll. When this poor little girl drops the basketball and it hits her in the face, her kid brother comforts her by giving her hugs and kisses, and even gives her the ball back, lifts her, and helps her throw it in the basket. What a sweet little boy. This sweet little boy can be seen feeding these birds, and they're loving it. This is probably the boy's lunch, but he feels it's more important to feed the birds more than himself. I love what this dad is doing. His son has a disability, but dad tries to make him enjoy life the best way he can. This is true love at its finest. This little girl freaks out when she meets a professional basketball player and gets to take a few pics with him. The expression on her face is worth $1,000,000. This story is so touching. This bride's dad felt he was going to pass before his daughter got married, so he asked her to wear her wedding gown so he could see her before he died. It doesn't get more touching than this. When his son returns from a tour and wants to hug him, his dad refuses because he wants to get up and salute his son before hugging him. Even though dad can barely stand up, he insists on showing his son the respect he thinks he deserves. When this woman pretends to cry, her dogs rush to comfort her. They hug and lick her to make her feel better. It's nice to see, but I feel bad for the dogs because she's fooling them by pretending to be sad. A cute seal comes out of the water just in time for a pic with this cute little girl. I don't know how many hours of training the seal had to go through to understand his role, but it definitely demonstrates the animal's capacity to understand commands. This gorgeous beluga comes out of the water to give a cute little girl a kiss. Belugas are friendly and smart, and this whale proves it in this video. The little boy in this video tries to impress this little girl by showing her how to do the twist. The little girl laughs out loud and likes what she sees. I'm sure Chubby Checker would be proud. This little boy can barely walk himself, but it doesn't stop him from teaching his kid brother the little that he knows when he grabs his hands and helps him walk through the house, putting a big smile on the toddler's face. I'm not sure if these goldfish think this boy's feet are for them to eat, but the little boy doesn't seem like he's in pain, and he's actually getting a kick out of it. The dog in this video is agitated because he sees his master is injured on the ground and being put on a stretcher. The second the man is laying comfortably on the stretcher, the dog is let go, and he runs to his master to hug him. What a beautiful gesture by this loving dog. In this video, a dog can be seen performing all sorts of kind gestures to help people. He's more in tune with what's going on than the humans portrayed in the video. But the most amazing gesture is when he warns a lady of the presence of a small infant leaning on her car before she's about to drive off, hence saving the child's life. The woman can't believe her eyes when she sees the child. This tender moment between siblings exemplifies sibling love and bonding. The bond between these brothers is truly unique, and their affection for one another is evident in this adorable video. Watch as the older baby brother sings a song to his younger brother to help him sleep, demonstrating how strong their bond is. This heartwarming video is sure to make anyone smile and serves as a reminder of the powerful bond between siblings. When this little girl comes home, she is directed into a room to surprise what looks like her grandmother. The older lady is so happy to see the little girl as she gets up to hug her. A traffic policeman literally picks up an old man in his arms in this video and carries him across a busy boulevard. Once he drops the old man on the other side of the boulevard, he shakes his hand and the old man caresses his face, showing him his gratitude for the kind gesture. The students in this video give their longtime homeroom teacher and diehard Duke fan 2 tickets to the Duke FSU basketball game. Having not gone to a game in over 10 years, when the teacher sees the gift, he is brought to tears by the kind gesture. This big sister spends time with her younger brother, and it's obvious he is enamored with her just by the way he stares at her. She feels the same way about the cutie and rubs his nose with her nose with affection. When a young boy enters a house and is asked to cover his eyes, the last thing he expects to see is what he sees. I have no clue what it is because we don't see it, but it means the world to this homeless boy because he starts to cry. Has he been adopted? And is this his new home? I'm guessing that's what it is, and if it is, it certainly justifies his emotional reaction. When this military daughter arrives home to surprise her parents, they have no clue that she's standing right behind them. When they finally turn around, they are so happy as they take turns hugging her. This sick woman, sitting in her hospital bed, can be seen unwrapping a gift, and when she finally opens the gift, she begins to cry as she looks at the picture. It must have something to do with her family, which means a great deal to her. These people are giving food and money to this homeless woman, and she thanks them for their kindness. It's always amazing to see people giving instead of always taking. A man can be seen exiting a store, and when he sees a young child riding his bike out of control, coming straight at him, he steps in front of the bike and stops the child before he continues onto a busy street intersection and to possibly be killed. It is a commendable act of kindness that confirms the goodness of certain people. This video is insane. A young baby can be seen hanging from a window of a tall building when a man using a ladder manages to climb to the baby's rescue. How in God's name did this happen? I don't know, but I'm glad the baby was saved. When this tennis player seems down, his son runs to him on the tennis court to hug him, while the crowd cheers him on. Even his opponent can be seen in tears as the tennis player leaves the court holding the little boy's hand. Some of these moments were extremely touching, but the traffic cop carrying the old man across the street for me was the best. Which one was your favorite? Why don't you let us know in the comments below? Well, that's it for now. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and let us know in the comments what you think. Check out our other videos and subscribe to be part of the fun. Click on the notification icon so you can see our next videos as soon as they're uploaded. Thanks for watching and see you next time.